Hello, and thank you for tuning in for the show today. Hi, Rachel. So I'm at home today, so I just want to apologise for any background noise because my house is a building site, and I do have my 4-year-old here because my childcare cancelled just before I was supposed to drop him off. So this is mum life at its finest, working mum. So he is here, but he is set up in the other room, so he should be absolutely fine out there. But apologies for any banging or anything. As you can probably see, the scaffold, etc. House is an absolute building site. But today is really exciting because we've slashed the prices massively on all the pieces that we've been showing over the last few weeks. So if there's any pieces you've been, eyeing up or you're tempted to buy on the previous shows, then you're in luck because we're going to try and clear out everything we've got, because next week we're going to start fresh with some really gorgeous new pieces, which a couple of them I gave you a sneak peek last week, but then we decided to do the sale show this week. So then next week we'll show those, we'll have those available, and I'll give you a sneak peek of the couple of more pieces that are going to be on next week's show. So if anyone's got any pieces specifically in mind that they would like me to show that you've seen on other previous shows we've done, let me know. But if not, I'm just going to start by showing some different rings. And yeah, I'll just go through the ones we've got and you'll see the huge price drops we've had. So first one, please, ASC 2268. Now this ring is so sweet. This is a really classic 9-carat gold and diamond vintage eternity ring. So I'm going to put it on for you so you can see, and then I'll turn the screen around in a minute. It's really cute. So I call this, it's not a half eternity because obviously the diamonds aren't like half the width around the band. So I call this like a 3/4. And it's probably about 0.20, 0.15 to 20 carat of diamonds. It's just a really sweet classic ring. I'm going to turn the screen. Sorry, it's just going to focus. There we go. As you can see, it's just really classic. Got a nice little row of diamonds there. Set in 9-carat yellow gold. And the price for this is £300, which is such a good price. I mean, this is solid gold and diamonds, vintage rings. That's £300. That's $361. And it's very pretty. Let me see. I'll try and show you close up. Excuse all the scaffold and things in the background. This is not visually a beautiful setup today. My house is under major construction, so eventually it will look beautiful, but just not right now. So that's that ring, which is now pinned. So this is an estimated carats of between 0.15 and 0.20. Because obviously they're set in there, you have to kind of estimate it by calculating, the width of them. But I'd probably say 0.15 to be safe. I can tell you, I can try and work that out again just to double check that for you though. But I mean, for £300, 9-carat gold and diamonds, you're not going to find a ring like this for £300, I don't think. So I think that's an excellent buy. And the size is a K1/2, which is a 5.5 US. And it can be resized. So if it needs to go up or down, that can be done. Not hugely, because we wouldn't want to kind of upset the setting here, but it can be done. Now, these rings, I don't know if we're going to show these again. So if you are tempted by them, do go for them today while we've got a sale, because I don't know if we're going to show them again. I think the future shows are just going to be all new things. So good luck, guys. So that's that one. I'm going to move on to the next one now. This one's actually quite similar. So the SKU, please, is ASC 4251. So this is 18 carat. And this is older, so whereas that one was vintage, this is antique. So I'd estimate this to be around 100 years old. I think, yeah, it doesn't have a date hallmark. Well, it probably did, but it's worn away. So it's just stamped 18 carat. And you've got these diamonds that graduate in size. So if I turn that around for you, as you can see, there's no actual natural light coming in here, unfortunately, so can't really show you in a very good light, but it's very pretty, and it's got this gorgeous engraving along here, and this is about 0.40 carats. Do you know, there's a little bit of light beaming in. I'm just going to quickly take the phone down here. Oh, that's better. So as you can see, it's really sparkly. And this one is also £300. So, I mean, that's absolutely insane, because this is 18 karat gold, more diamonds, and that is £300 for an antique ring. They call these kind of boat rings because of the shape. You see, it's like an oval, slightly an elongated oval. So that's really pretty, as you can see, and that's £300, $361. Right, let me go back up to the stand. So that's that one. It's pretty, isn't it? The very tips of the setting are white gold, but the rest of the ring is yellow. That's 0.40 carats estimated. So, I mean, the price on this is insane. £300 for just under half a carat of diamonds. I mean, we have to estimate the weight because they're in the setting. So without, you know, taking each diamond out and weighing them. But yeah, I mean, it's an antique ring and it's 18 karat gold. So that's such a brilliant price. Right, I'll move on to the next one. Also, all of the rings is complimentary resizing. So if you do want anything sized, let me know. Drop me a message just to kind of confirm it can go to the size you need. Most of them they can, but just drop a message first and we'll double check for you. This is another cute one. This is tanzanite. Do we have any tanzanite lovers here? How wide is it? Oh, let me check. So I would say it's about, oh, if we wait 2 seconds, let me just get my measure. I'm back. Right, I can tell you exactly. So it's 4.2 millimeters wide, this one. Oops, it's changed. About 4.2 millimeters wide. You can see it in there. So excellent buy, that one. Hi, Willow. You need to show them. Oh, hi, Sarah. Yes, so it's vintage jewellery. Most of the jewellery is vintage, antique. We do have, a lot of it's pre-owned as well, so it's not technically vintage. And I've got a couple of new pieces, but I tend to stick with the kind of vintage antique because that's the kind of jewellery that I love. But it's a real mix. So it's lovely to meet you and speak to you on the show. All right, so this one. So the SKU, please, is ASC 2271. This is a 9 karat gold. Oh, let me just get it to focus. Tanzanite ring. So do we have any tanzanite lovers? I love tanzanite. It's kind of like a bluey, slightly purpley lilac. If I turn the screen, I might have to take the screen back down there again. There we go. And against the yellow gold, it's just gorgeous. So they're all in like a rub over setting. So like, I like these settings because they don't catch on anything. I'm going to put it on so you can see. Isn't that nice though, the colour? Oh, hype. So Rachel says, was the skew the garnet ring? Potentially. So the skew for this one, Rachel, is 2271. Is that coming up as this one? So this is 9 karat gold and this is vintage and it's a tanzanite ring. So it's quite a nice size. The tanzanites, I mean, they're not small by any means. They're really pretty. I love the colour. Oh, okay, so there's a bit of confusion here with the SKU codes. So Rachel, is ASC2277, is it definitely coming up as the pinky ring? Because I've got it on here as a tanzanite ring. So that's confusing. Sorry, guys. Right, I'll move on to the pinky ring as we've got the SKU code up for that one. So yeah, I've got 2271 as the pinky ring. So I'll show you this one as we've got that one up. So this is, again, there's not a date hallmark in this one, I think, or if it is, it's not really readable because it's worn away. So this one I would say is between vintage and antique. And this one is a 9 karat gold garnet pinky ring. It's really cute. I love a pinky ring. Could be made bigger. It wouldn't actually have to be a pinky ring. So you could easily have it on this finger or even that finger. This can be easily sized to any size needed. And it garnets, so as you can see when the light kind of shines through, they're like a deep red, like a kind of dark red. I really like them. And this has got a rub over setting with this kind of like hand engraved detailing around the side. So it's really sweet. And the price for this one is £288, which is amazing. I mean, all the prices on today's show are amazing. So, and this is going to be the last chance we're thinking to purchase any of these rings. So we're doing this massive price slash today. And then next week it's going to be all new stuff. So if you are tempted, please go for them because we don't know if we're going to show these again. Isn't that gorgeous? Who loves pinky rings? I've got a solid gold one as well, which is, it's quite a big size, but can be made smaller. So I will show that one next. So this one is now pinned, £288, $347. That's for solid 9 karat gold garnet pinky ring. So if I take the stone off and show you, I turn it around that way, you can see the light kind of coming through it more. So it's really cute. So that's that one. Right, I'll move on to the next one. I'll try and get as many done as I can in today's show. So this is another antique one I'm going to do now. So ASC 2262, please. This is an antique 18 karat gold ruby and diamond ring. I'm going to have to turn it around to get it close again. Hang on, if I put it. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can see the size of it like this. And look at the detailing. So you've got this little star in the middle. And you've got 3 diamonds. So they're all old cuts. So you've got 1, 2, 3. And you've got all these little old cut rubies. And look at the detailing on this ring. So this would have been done, like not by machine or anything, like with a tool by hand. Which I think is just so impressive. I love antique rings, like the history behind them. So this will be over 100 years old. I'm going to take the screen out. There we go. so you can see the colour of the rubies, because in the sun, they're so sweet. I mean, look how pinky they are. And the price for this one is £420. That's $506, and it is now pinned. This is 18 karat gold, rubies, diamonds, antique ring. So pretty. Right, let me put you back up. Also, does it help? Any blue sapphires? Let me think. Do you know what? I don't in the sale, but I have the most epic blue sapphires next week. So I'll give you a sneak peek. At the end of the show, I'm going to sneak peek the ones for next week, and they are insane. They are beautiful. So that's £420, $506 for the antique ruby ring. And then I'm going to move on to this classic Eternity, because I think this one's absolutely stunning. So the SKU, please, is ASC 4482. Now this is a 14 karat gold diamond Eternity ring. The carat weight is estimated to be just over 1 carat. If we say 1 carat to be safe, but I mean, I calculate this to be about 1.05 carats of diamonds. And it's a heavy ring. Like, the ring itself weighs 4.67 grams of 14 karat gold, which is, you know, quite an impressive amount of gold there. And it's currently a size V, but it can be made smaller. But I mean, as far as Eternity rings go, it's very substantial. So if I compare it to this one, I mean, it's actually much bigger than mine. And the diamonds are really nice and white. I love this one. And so you could wear this as like a stacker ring on your forefinger, or if it could be made small enough for the size needed, it actually is a great kind of wedding band / Eternity ring. It's just the perfect classic ring. I'm going to turn this around. There we go. And as you can see, the diamonds are nice. Trying to move very slowly. It's really pretty. The actual very tips are set in white gold, and the rest is yellow gold. So a V is a size, let me just really quickly look at my chart. So a V is an American 10.75. Is it American sizes you're looking for? Do you know what size you're after? And I can check on here if it can be sized. If it was to go really small, then it could end up slightly oval, but I mean, that's not always a problem. Oh, a 52, okay, so that is a 52. Oh, okay, so is that in like Cartier sizes? I don't have that on here. Do you know what, is that a European size? Because I've don't have that on my chart. I can't think off the top of my head what size a 52 is. But I'm sure it can go to that size. If you did want to purchase it, European size. Oh, okay. Let me double check for you. But I mean, if you did want to purchase it, go ahead. And then if there's any problems, okay, approx a 6.5. Is that a 6.5 US? Yeah, so approximately UK M&1/2. I think it would be fine. So I do think that would be fine. It could end up slightly oval, which I've had rings, vintage ring size before, because you don't want to affect this bit as much. It can be slightly oval, but you can't feel it when they're oval, and you can't see it, so it's not a problem. But yeah, if you did want to go for it, this is an amazing one. And the price for this one, are you ready? For 14 karat gold, just over 1 carat of diamonds, is £1,224. That's $1,476. I mean, the price for that's incredible. You're not going to find a diamond ring with this carat of diamonds and things for this price. This is a huge price slash we've done today. So that is a great buy. Anyone looking for that one? It's a very good buy. What one should we do now? Oh my God, this is one of my favourites, and this is in the sale as well. All right, so ASC 4486. And this is the 14 karat gold rainbow ring. So we have shown this on the shows before. Has anyone watching today's show, have you been watching the previous shows? Drop us a message if you have. Now this one's stunning. This is all sapphires. I'm going to have to take this one down to the sunshine, which is on the floor, so I have to keep jumping down to the floor. So it's all sapphires, princess cut in a rainbow. So let me quickly take the phone down. Isn't that stunning? So you've got blues, purples, pinks, orange to like a very kind of pale green. But it's so pretty and it's so well made. I love rainbow rings. I absolutely adore them. Cartier did the rainbow collection with the love bangles and things. With the sapphires. I think sapphires obviously lend themselves very well to rainbow jewellery. So this one is beautiful. I absolutely love that. And the price for this one is £492. So that's £492. And that is $593. And the size is a size M, which is a US 6.25. And again, it can be sized. Let me know what size you need it and I'll double check. Sizing is going to be done complimentary. But I mean, that's just such an incredible ring. It's so beautiful. It's so, literally so pretty. So if you like this ring, go for it today while we have the sale on. So pretty. Who else loves rainbow jewellery? I love it. What one should we show next? Oh, I know. This emerald ring. So we love this one. Please excuse my house, by the way. It's a complete building site. It literally looks so awful if you see out the window or anything. Right, so ASC 2253. And this is an 18 karat gold diamond and emerald ring. It's a vintage ring. So this one is a vintage. And the diamond total weight is estimated to be about 0.13, with the emerald estimated to be about 0.25. So if I just go and turn this around, it's really pretty. And I will take this emerald down to the lights because you can really get the colour. See, as you can see in the sun, it really glows. And the diamonds really sparkle. So pretty. Anyone looking for an emerald ring, this one is so gorgeous and classic. They call these halo rings. So it's unknown where the emerald's from in this one because it's a vintage ring. We don't have any of the exact documentation. So we can only estimate or kind of think this. We think this one's probably an Indian emerald. But we can't be sure because it's not like with a modern ring when you get the documentation to say where it's from things. We just don't have that with the vintage rings. So most likely Indian. So it looks much darker in this light. But as you can see down on the floor, it's in the sun. It really glows. It's such a gorgeous colour. And the price for this one is amazing. So it's £546. That's $658. These are just absolutely insane prices. We've slashed the prices so much for today's show, just to try and shift a load of the old stock and make space for all the gorgeous new pieces that we've got coming. And the size, this one is a size N, which is a 6.75 US, and it can be sized, quite flexible on the sizing actually, because you've just got the setting here, so it's not like there's anything down the arms. So it can be sized. Really gorgeous ring. If anyone's looking for something specific, please, sorry, excuse me, drop us a message and I'll pull up bits that I think will be suitable. So the next one, please, is ASC2270. Now this is one of my favourites. It's so gorgeous. This is a vintage 9 karat gold. If you've been watching the shows before, you might have seen it. It's the heart garnet red. Turn the screen. White gold eternity. Yes, Chrissy, I do have a couple of those. I'll get those out next. So this one has got 5 gorgeous heart cut garnets. Such a classic vintage ring. I mean, it's really hard to find the heart cut stones. They're obviously harder to cut than round stones and things. So they are quite rare. If I ever see any heart cut jewellery, I go for it because I just love the hearts. So this one's so sweet. Yeah, size O, 7.25 US. And the price is $294. So that's $354, and it is now pinned. So under £300 for this solid 9 karat gold vintage ring. It's literally amazing. Right, I'll move on to some white gold eternities. So I've got this really cute, really like dainty baguette cut one. The skew is ASC2287. So this is 9 karat gold. And let me just see if it's got the date. No, I believe this is the one that doesn't have the date. But this is what I would say is a pre-owned ring. So it's not vintage. It's not quite old enough to be vintage. I'll turn it around so you can see it better in a minute. But it's tiny baguette up. Diamonds, can you see? So sweet. So what size is Cartier 57? Do you know what? I'm not sure what size Cartier 57 is. But I could find out after the show when I'm not on, because I'm using my phone. I could find out. What ring are you hoping to be sized to a Cartier 57, please, Sally? So, I mean, I'm guessing a Cartier 57 is probably around an O, but I mean, I could be wrong. Right, so the price for this one is £250. That's $301. I'm going to take it down to the sun. So you can see. Isn't that so pretty though? So this one, I'll tell you the size in just a second. Let's put the phone back. So the size for this one is a size N, and it can be sized. This is a size N, which is a 6.75. Oh, okay, so Cartier 57 is well done, Rachel, thank you. You're a star. So a P&a-half. So price for this one is £250. That's $301. I mean, £250 for, this is white 9 karat gold with baguette cut diamonds. So pretty, absolutely cannot go wrong with that ring. And that is a size N. Again, it can be sized. So if anyone wants to go for any of these rings, I'm doing complimentary sizing on the show today. And if there is any problems with sizing, then obviously you would get a full refund straight away. But I think most rings can be sized to the sizes we've spoken about today, because there's none with any significant stones all the way around or anything. So it should all be fine. Right, the next white gold eternity ring is this one, which is ASC22. Oh no, sorry, this is actually in the wrong packet, this one. I'll get the code for this one in a minute. So this one, this is the next white gold eternity ring. So this is 18 karat gold, and it's a full diamond eternity ring. So this one won't be able to be sized. The skew is ASC2261. And as you can see, I'll turn it around in a minute so you can see the diamonds. There we go. So it's really pretty. You've got all these diamonds set beautifully whole way around the ring. I actually love these rings as thumb rings. I think they lend themselves so well for thumb rings, because a thumb ring is one of the only kind of fingers or thumb, fingers, that you see the whole way around the ring. So the size for this one is an N.5, which is US 7. I mean, I love it as a thumb ring. It's a really good ring. It works on any finger. I mean, I would wear it on this finger. I'd basically wear this on any finger it fit on. I mean, it would actually even look really cute as a pinky ring, or just a classic eternity ring wedding band. So that, just confirmed size, is an N.5, and the price, 18 karat gold, is £660. That's $796, which is incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. Right, so the next ring I'm going to show you is, I'm going to show you this one, because I've hardly actually showed this one. It's really cute, but it's quite unusual. So the skew, please, is ASC 2275. Now this is a 9 karat gold signet ring. So this is again, date wise, we've dated it as, the hallmark was really hard to see, so it's between vintage and antique, and it's got really faint engravings. So it's a gentleman's ring, but it could be easily made smaller, and you could even have this kind of rubbed off and have it plain, or re-engraved, or you could even probably have a really small diamond set in that, and it would look, I love chunky rings, so even on that finger. But the engraving's so pretty. I think originally it would have said JM. I'll turn it around and see what you think. Yeah, I think originally it would have said JM with this really pretty little engraving, but it's so faint now, and you've got this engraving up the sides. It's just a really cute ring. I just really appreciate the engraving on it, and it's solid gold. It's really chunky. So it's a really chunky ring, and it obviously can be sized to any size needed. So if you wanted a pinky ring, it would look really cool. Oh, 2 rings sold. Congratulations. Also, make sure you drop your sizes down, guys, if you want them sized. So this ring, unbelievable price, £324. That's $390. This is quite weighty in gold. I don't have the exact weight on me, but I mean, it's probably double, if not more, the weight of all the other rings. You got them. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Chrissy. Thank you so much. So yeah, this one's so cute. I just love the engraving. It's the the history of the ring. Right, what one should we move on to next? So I've got a couple of classic solitaire rings. Don't know what to show next because we're running out of time. Oh my god, this one. This one's in sale, which I can't believe. Right, so the SKU is ASC 4484, please. This is an 18 karat gold. I've called this the chunky vintage ring, and it's got all these baguette cut diamonds. It's a size Q currently, and it's heavy. This is 6.1 grams of 18 karat gold. But look at the, I'm going to have to turn this around so you can see the detailing. But look at this, look at the detailing where these stones have been set. So you've got all these baguette cut diamonds which have been cut so perfectly to fit into these channel settings. Look at them. So gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this ring. I mean, I'm tempted to have it made a fraction smaller so I can wear it and keep it. I absolutely adore it. If I turn the screen round. It's so cute, isn't it? Sorry, I might suddenly have some builders coming to my front door. Oh no, they've gone. Sorry. So yeah, I love this ring. I think it would look perfect on this finger. I mean, it's quite a large size, so it has to be taken down quite a lot to fit on a pinky ring, but I actually really love it for a pinky ring as well. And the price on this one is £696. I love it though. Tell me your thoughts. What sort of rings do you guys like to see? We don't have long left actually now, guys. We've got 15 minutes. So this one is now pinned, £696. 18 karat gold. Diamonds. So I might quickly whiz through a couple more, then we'll do like a recap of what we've had a look at. Right, so I'll do this one. So this one is ASC 2267, please. And this is vintage 9 karat gold. And you've got these just pink and blue stones. I think they could even be coloured glass, these. They're not anything, they're not like a semi-precious stone. Old mine cut. Wow, I mean, let me think. I don't have any big old mine cuts, but you know the ruby ring I showed? Those little rubies are all old mine cut and the little diamonds in it. But I love old mine cut. I mean, my engagement ring is an old cushion cut. But yes, I love old mine cut. Are you looking for like a big diamond? So this one is stunning. More eternity. Okay, yellow gold, white gold. Give me more things. We've got 2 eternity rings coming next week. 2 new ones. I believe they are, one's white gold and one's yellow gold. It's got 2 next week, so do stay tuned for next week's show. I'm going to turn this around so you can see this one. Isn't that so cute? I love the setting, like rub over setting, and then the way the 2 end ones kind of taper off and look slightly pear-shaped. And the price for this one is £264. That's $318. So I think we need to double check if that's topaz. I think it is called topaz, but I want to double check. I personally don't think it is. So I need to double check that for you. But it is really gorgeous, stunning vintage ring. Isn't this gorgeous? So pretty. And for £264, guys. Honestly, if you see anything and you're tempted on today's show, go for it, because I don't think we're going to be showing these again. I'll be moving on to new stock. Do you know what? This one's really cute as well, this eternity ring. So the size for that one is a K1/2, Chrissy. K1/2, 5.5. It's so pretty. Can be sized as well, so if you do need it sized, let me know. But it would look great with the collection you've bought. Building up a lovely personal collection there. So this one is the next one I'm going to show. ASC 2266. This is an amethyst and pink sapphire eternity ring. If I put it on here. As you can see, you've got the baguette cut amethysts. You've got 3. And then you've got 4 round pink sapphires. And this is 9 karat gold, a vintage ring. Isn't it pretty? Look, there we go. So this channel set ring. So channel set is where the gold kind of is either side, and basically it's like the stones are sitting in a channel of gold. It's really pretty though. I love this ring. I love a bit of colour. I mean, I love diamonds, but I also love colour. I love both, which is a curse. So this is a size K.5, which is a 5.5. And this is, 9 carat gold, amethyst, and pink sapphire ring. And we're just going to wait for this to be pinned. But it's so pretty. Right, so £300, guys. So that's $361, and it is now pinned. So pretty, guys, for £300. These are like solid gold rings with, most of them are either diamonds or semi-precious stones. So the prices are absolutely amazing. They are so good. Now the next one I'm going to show. Oh, I've got this old ruby ring. And when I say old, I mean it's an antique old. So this is an ASC 2257, please. Now these are old mine cut rubies with old cut diamonds. I'll show you close up. I have to turn the screen around. But I mean, look at that. They call these kind of boat rings as well. It's the like shape of the setting. And they've got this like carving. So this would have been handmade again. And the stones, I'm going to have to take this down to the floor because I just can't see. So can you see the stones actually are really gorgeous? Oh, see, that's the perfect light now, not too bright. They're really gorgeous cut. Old cut. I mean, that ruby in the middle is gorgeous. And little diamonds, 18 karat gold, and it is now pinned. It'll be pinned any minute. This is an antique ring, so it's probably 100 years old. And this is £348. I mean, the prices are absolutely amazing in today's show. We haven't done a sale this good for whatever, actually, on my jewellery. Oh, sorry, my thing has just come off. Oh, I just saw any necklaces. Do you know what? We haven't got any necklaces in today's show. But what I might do is I've got one new one coming next week, which is diamonds. It's really pretty. So that's going to be in next week's show. And the other ones, have you seen the show before? Have you seen the ones we've got before? Because I might do those. I might do a small sales section of next week's show of earrings and necklaces, and then add the new pieces as well. So I'll quickly blast through the sales for next week. But let me know what type of necklaces you're looking for. So that's this one. 18 karat gold antique ring, ruby and diamonds, £348. What one shall we end the show with? Let me have a quick look. Do you know what? I'm going to really quickly show you the rings that we're going to have for next week. Just to give you a quick taster. So I won't go into too much detail, but we've got diamonds. Diamond clustering. This is going to be available next week. We've got white carat, so 14 carat white gold eternity ring. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is incredible. This is actually 14 karat gold moissanite ring. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got this antique sapphire. I mean, look at this. Sapphire and diamond ring. I mean, the sapphire is huge. Look at that showstopper ring. And then we've got this pear cut and not diamonds ring. 18 karat gold. So these are just some tasters for what's coming next week. Also, you haven't seen the last one, the last necklaces. Okay, so I don't have a huge amount of necklaces at the moment, but there's a couple of like, there's a really dainty, gorgeous 9 karat gold one, which has got like cubic zirconia drops, which is really pretty. So remind me next week we'll try and work out a day today on when we can do the show next week, and we'll put it out, and then stay tuned and I'll show you the necklaces next week. So anyway, these are the tasters for next week. Now we've got about 7 minutes left. Is there anything you want to see? A sort of quick recap that I've shown. Oh, I've got another eternity ring. Let me quickly squeeze that one in. I forgot about this one. Right, so ASC 2281. This is a 9 karat gold eternity ring, diamonds. It's suddenly gone really dark here, so my light has totally gone. So I'm going to turn this around. As you can see, it's so gorgeous. So it's yellow gold, and then there's the actual settings more white gold, which really makes the diamonds pop. So pretty though, such a classic eternity ring. I mean, it would look amazing. You could wear it as a kind of wedding eternity ring, or just stacked, or just a 4-finger ring. And the size of this one is an R. That's an 8.75. And it's around an SI2 clarity, but it's such a gorgeous ring. It's just really easy to wear. It doesn't catch on anything. So we'll just wait for this one to be pinned. And the price for this one, oh my God, £240. So you've got diamonds, 9 karat gold, vintage ring. Sorry about the banging. That is the builders taking off my roof. £240. That's $289. These prices, it's just been pinned. These prices are so good on today's show. Honestly, I don't think we're going to do a sale like this again. And as I said before, I don't think these pieces are going to be shown again. So honestly, if you're tempted by any of these, go for them. So we've got 5 minutes left. I'm just trying to think what one we could quickly show. I've got this one actually that's gorgeous. This is an antique gypsy ring. So I'm going to quickly show this one. So it's ASC 2269. Now this is slightly rose gold. Don't know if you can see from in the light. I mean, it's you can barely tell really, but I mean it's just very slightly rosy gold. And you've got a central garnet and 2 sapphires. I turn this around. It's so pretty. So it's a really old ring. You can see because the engraving of the little starburst. So they call those little points kind of starbursts. And you can tell that was done by hand, not by like a laser machine as things are done with now. But it's so pretty. And what I like about this ring is with a lot of gypsy rings, you get hollowed out bit here. But this one's not, it's solid. So as you can see, it's like flat there. You can see. And then that's just the underneath of the garnet. So that's really cute. I love gypsy rings. These were traditionally given as to show a sign of friendship in the Victorian times. So I have a lot of people, especially like groups of girls, they buy them for like a friend in their group, and they all chip in and get them a gorgeous ring, which is going to last a lifetime. I mean, they've stood the test of time so far. They're not going to tarnish. They're not going to disintegrate and fall apart. They're solid gold. So this one is pinned, and it's £348. That's $419, which is a really good price, guys. Size P, which is 7.75. What is the size of the amethyst and pink? Can it be resized if it's too small? Yes, it can be resized. So it's a K&1/2, which is a US 5.5. Do you know what size you need it? And I can quickly check for you, but it can be sized. So do tell me what size you're looking for. And yeah, I'm sure it's quite easy to resize that one because it's channel set. So I think you're quite safe with that one. So this is the gypsy ring. I love these. I've actually bought these for quite a few of my friends as gifts. Oh, okay, so your size 6.25. Yeah, well, that would be absolutely fine. So if you do want to go for that one, please drop us a message so we know the exact size you want it, size 2. And sizing is going to be done complimentary today. So we've got about 2 minutes left of the show for you to purchase these gorgeous rings. They might stay online for, how long will they stay online for, Rachel, after we've come off live? Maybe a little bit, but not a huge amount of time. So honestly, guys, please go for these. Can I see the 18 karat gold one? Yeah, you can. So that was this one. So this one was 4251. So this is 0.40 carat of diamonds. I think this was £300 if I remember rightly. Okay, so they're going to stay online for an hour. So £300 for just under half a carat of diamonds in 18 karat gold antique ring, Hannah. So honestly, this is stunning. I can't actually believe the prices that we've gone to today. I've never done a sale like this before, but it's because we've got so much gorgeous stuff coming on these live shows. I just don't have time to go through it all. So the size is a size L, which is a 5.75, and that can be resized. Do you know what size you need, Hannah? I can quickly check for you. Anyone else want any recaps of anything we've shown today? Emerald rings, gypsy rings. So yeah, Hannah, it's a size L. So let us know what size you need it. Do we have time to do one? Oh no, we don't. It's 2 o'clock. I was going to do one more. You need a US 7. Let me just really quickly check for you, Hannah. Yeah, that would be fine to go to a US 7. Yeah, that would be fine. So if you go for it, please just drop a message so we know the exact size you need. Thank you so much for all your orders today, guys. And I can't wait to see you next week and show you all our new stock. So this is going to be up for an hour, I think Rachel said. So please go for things because we want to try and sell as much as we can today and make space for next week. Thank you. Bye.